2 seed Stanford women's basketball lost to 3 seed NC State, 77-67. So what exactly happened? Believe it or not, Stanford was up at halftime, 37-27. But NC State fought back. They scored 50 points, while Stanford scored 30 and only 10 points in the third quarter. And there was now a lot of foul game going on. Like, sure, it started with 1:15 left, but it's not worth it to me to go over all that stretch when we all know what happened eventually. Around 24 seconds left, Stanford scored a 3, but then Stanford was trying to foul, but the refs didn't call it. But at that point, it's like the game's out of reach. Now I'm going to go over stats, and I apologize if I'm looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. NC State had the advantage of points out turnovers 10-9, but fast break points favored NC State 9-2. Points in the paint favored Stanford actually 32-26. I will say Stanford did not shoot the ball bad in this game. 40% from the field on 70 attempts. 20% on threes though on 25 attempts. 85.7% on free throws on 7 attempts. 42 rebounds. 12 of those offensive. 24 assists, 4 steals, 7 blocks, 14 turnovers, 22 fouls, 7 points off the bench, and 3 double-digit scores that combined for 13 plus 13, that's 26, plus 26, that's 52 points. And one player with 6 or more points that scored 8. And it did not help that Cameron Brink for Stanford fouled out, and then Kiki from Stanford had 4 fouls. It did not help at all. And yes, Kiki got a double-double, 26 points and 10 rebounds. But Cameron Brink needs to work on her fouling. She did this problem in the Iowa State game previously. And now this one. And her career is done. She's declared for the WNBA draft, as we all know. So, this has got to be a bittersweet end to her career. I mean, and it's the truth. And same thing goes for all these super seniors for Stanford. I mean, that I don't know exactly on top of my head who's a super senior or not, but you get the point. And it's a brutal way to end for the end of the season for any player. While NC State had 14 bench points, 3 double-digit scores that combined for 29 plus 13, that's 42. Plus 12, that's 54 points. And 2 players with 6 or more points that combined for 16, 9 plus 7. And NC State did shoot the ball better. Slightly. 42.9% from the field on 63 attempts. So Stanford took 7 more shots and they still lost the game. 41.2% on threes on 17 attempts. 84.2% on free throws on 19 attempts. 35 rebounds, 6 of those offensive. Yeah, they got rebounded, but it didn't matter. 14 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 7 turnovers, 14 fouls. When you don't commit that many turnovers, you're probably going to win the game. And you shot better. So, Stanford, you finished the season 30-6. A good record, but I know they want to do more than just a Sweet 16. And it's back-to-back years now. They're not in Elite 8. When you look at the history and all this. I mean, last year they lost in the round of 32. And this year, they fell in the Sweet 16. But this was a dangerous NC State team. Dangerous. And it was not going to be an easy game. It's a 2 versus a 3 matchup. Yeah, and Stanford hasn't made back to Elite 8 since 2022. Kind of what I thought. The last 2 years have not been in Elite 8. They made it one step further this year. They did. But I know they won more than that. In fact, they have not been to a Final Four since 2022. That's the truth in all this. As for NC State, they get to play the winner of 1C Texas and 4C Gonzaga. We're going to wait and see what happens. But I would not count out this NC State team. I would not count them out. Even if it's against 1C Texas. NC State beat a team who had more height than NC State did. I mean, that's the truth in all this. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 600 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal. It's 1,000 more, so make money out this. Of course, liking the video, comment the video really helps YouTube algorithms, so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well.